Welcome back. It's another beautiful sunny day out there, and what way to spend it than cooped up in the garage working on this old thing. I'm going to sort out this little hole. I don't know if you can see it, got a little hole down here on the valance. So that's that welded up. So little patch in there, lovely old job. This, I ended up kind of constructing that whole corner because that escalated like it normally does. And then all around here, I've got some treatment because this was just kind of like surface rust, didn't really need to be cut out. So I think next is to attack this one. Now that's going to be fun because I have started cutting it, and that's half in the cab, half out the cab. So let's get that one done and see what dramas unfold with that one. Well, this bit is going to test me, I reckon. Yeah, wow, that's proper rotten. Have a look at that. So again, you can see what was behind the plate. Nothing cut out. I've cut that out because that was just a load of rust and rot. That's kind of what I've taken out of it. I mean, I'm right into the cab there. Hello. Woo. But we'll get it sorted. Let's cut some more rust out. So obviously I've got a bit more of an idea how that's constructed now. So it'll be continue the engine bay side across there, sits on that lip and comes down there, and then the inner section will come across there. I need to weld a little return lip on there for this bit to sit on, and the outside piece sits across there. Right, following a bit more investigation with that, this is actually the floor pan. So I've been having a bit of a dig round on the inside, and I think I need to get the floor pan out first. Because if I'm cutting up there along that seam to get all this mess out, I don't want to be cutting through my new metal. The new metal that I put in there. So, like with the arch, change of plan. I think it's going to be cut the floor pan out, repair this, or cut it out, do something with it. And that I've had a bit of a dig round there. And then we'll have the lip here, everything will be ready to start plating back on top. So I think that is the plan. So as I'm now going to be doing the floor pan first, I'm going to take this chair out as well, because I think it would be a good idea not to set fire to it. I've already popped that door off, give me a little bit of access. So yeah, I'm going to pull a bit more of this old crap out and yeah, carry on. How's this come out then? Wow, this is manky in here, I tell you. Oh. Come on. So there's a locking pin that goes in there, which I seem to have lost already. What is this for? Aha! I'm guessing like that. I think that's how I've done it anyway. Success! Right, okay, the seat is out the other side. Lifted the remains of that mat that was in there, some other bits. So that has revealed quite a few holes in the other side. So we've got holes going through there that goes right back. Got a lovely big one there. Same situation in the corner there. So what I'm going to need to do is clean all this back just to see how far this rust goes. So I've got the full floor pan, so it's, do I fit the whole thing? Do I just put a section in? That's all that muck out. That was a lovely old job that was. But we'll get the old wire wheel on the grinder now, just give this a clean back just to check, and go from there. Right, I think I'm about ready to start chopping some of this out. That one in there, that's not too bad, I don't think. Seems to stop round about here. So I can just cut the corner off that, weld that in, that's fine. Now the front, I think I'm going to cut it along this blue line. That seems to be where the rot stops. So I'm going to follow that line up to the bulkhead there. All that will come out. I have got a little hole under this. Can't really see it from here. Because there's like a chassis rail that comes along here underneath. It's just rotted out on that back corner. But that I'll do from underneath because I don't want to start taking this cross member out. I finished work early, so I've managed to sneak a little hour in today. So more hacking away at the floor. It's nearly out. Yeah, look at that. That's where it was. All this is the original bit, and that's the rusty bit they've put over the top of it. So there's quite a bit to do here. I'm wondering if I should just actually take that rail out now, and that needs a couple of repairs. I might take that out, repair it. Obviously got inner sill to repair there, A-pillar. We're getting there. Right, pretty much got all the floor out. I've got a few little bits where it meets the bulkhead to tidy up before we can put some new metal in. But how weird is it that I am sitting on the floor of the garage while in the cab of the Caddy at the same time? Let's bring you in for a little look. As you can see, I've got my big section out, ready for my floor pan. I've had to take that rail out because underneath that mount for the wishbone, there was a big hole, as always. So we'll tidy that up. That's the mount there. That survived, luckily. I'll just weld that back up again so we can reuse that. The rail, yeah, I don't know about this. I can get these, same as a Mk1 Golf. That is very crusty in places. So, I don't know. I'll have a look at it. I might repair it. I might get another one. But yeah, it's a little bit overwhelming, really. It's where to start, what to do first, trying to do everything in the right order so I'm not cutting through, new metal. Okay, some new metal going in. Well, getting mocked out. It's taken quite a bit of planning to try and do this, and I was kind of, like I said, getting a bit overwhelmed. But I found that sill that I used for the patches. It's got that whole corner on it, look. So I'm gonna get this corner built up, and then I know I've got somewhere to bring everything to. I've got that little piece there with the jacking point on it, which will go in there. So finding that was, a stroke of luck. Bosh! I got that corner in. So tacked in. So that's sweet as. That's all. I've got the jacking point tacked in as well down there. Obviously, that's where that corner is pressed. That cut there. So I'll weld that up. That's all good. So I think I'm at the point now to start mocking out the floor pan and see how that's all going to work in that corner. First test fit of the old floor pan, and I am more than happy with that. Still got a bit of fettling to do, bit of messing around and all that old jazz. Obviously with that in place, I can now see exactly what I've got to do with my inner sill. So obviously bring that along there, into that corner. The lip goes down there. And then all three sections get get plug welded together. So yeah, bring it on, let's do it. I've gone ahead and got this inner seal section in, because that needs to go in before the floor pan. So that's brilliant. That's just tacked in at the moment. Then I've got this little section, which will just go in the top there. Finishes that off. Couple of holes there to plug weld it in. So that's just got a bit of weld through on the back. That's ready to go. So once that's in, yeah, we can get back onto the floor pan. So the only issue I've got there is this rail that comes along the floor. I was looking at repairing it, but that is, yeah, that's quite battered. So I have actually ordered a pair of them. There's a guy on eBay who makes them. So there's a little bit of delay on that. So hopefully that's going to turn up soon, because that needs to go in so I can get my floor pan in. I've still got to prep this section up for the floor pan. So, I mean, there's plenty to do. Let's crack on. I've started getting that bulkhead kind of section that comes down and meets the floor in. So that's looking pretty sweet. I've got my panel turn up. So that's the rail that sits underneath the floor pan. So we can bosh that in, and then I can have a look at getting this floor pan actually nailed in. Let's have a look. And it's not fully welded yet. I kind of saved the welding for the old night shifts, because it's not noisy. But yeah, inner seal is all repaired. Looking sweet. What's all that? There we go. Yeah, so that's all in and ground back. I messed up there. I'll fill that in. I would have liked to do that all in one piece, but I did try, but my skills just weren't up to the job. So yeah, looking pretty sweet, guys. So that will conclude this video, purely because busy couple of weeks with work. So I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to get back in here again and do any more on it. Can only do so much in the evenings, but yeah, that's what I'm saving the welding for. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Appreciate all the support, all the positive feedback I get, but even negative feedback. Any feedback is good feedback in my eyes. So yeah, if you could give us a like, a share and a subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. See you in the next one.